Peace, family. So I'm back with another one. Today what I wanted to do was I want to talk to my chosen ones about the leeches. We got the leeches and the energy vampires, you know, the real vampires. All of this happening right now. And I wanted to kind of correlate like the concepts of pulling energy and or pulling 3D, you know, blood is what they use. I just like to look at it as a spiritual concept. You know what I mean? Because we all know that the vampires in the movies pull the blood, and we know that the leeches also do the same thing. They attach on and they pull. You know what I'm saying? So just diving in, because this is what I do. You know, if you don't like to dive deep, then this is not the space for you. But just diving in, just processing the concepts. It's like we all know we deal with a lot of energy vampires, right? At least that's what we can put on most of them, because everything is at a percentage scale. I always reiterate that. Everything, this all or nothing shit, it is good sometimes, but it still has a percentage scale. The all or nothing is good when it's like you either all with the creator or you not. You know what I'm saying? You either all the way a male or you're not. Like, it's different things like that where it corresponds to. But like for the leeches and the energy vampires, right? Just diving a little bit deeper, because you can find millions of videos on vampires, energy vampires, all that kind of shit, blah, 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 you know. But the thing is, if you actually process, right? If you actually process your first vampire, your first energy vampire that you dealt with, that one either woke your ass up or it slapped you, right? And then when you got to your second one, that's when you really had to wake the fuck up. You know, it was either that or you was going to end up crashing out in the hospital, some institution, jail, somewhere. You know what I mean? Process it like this now, right? The ones that wasn't getting the job done and we were still elevating through the process, we have to process them as like leeches. Because if you think about a leech, right, and all the things that a leech can do, just long as you don't allow the leech to pull too much, it can help you. It can help you. That's why they use it as a tool and a part of medicine, especially if you have something in your bloodstream as well, too. You know what I mean? So a lot of us, we had fucking other intoxicating in other areas that we needed to work on, and we needed to get that shit extracted out of us. What deeper way to go than your bloodstream, your DNA, your RNA? The leech. You gotta get the leech. Gotta get the leeches, right? Now, what happens with the leeches is we all know if you like go in a pool full of leeches or you keep them on too long, they don't know their limits. Their job is just to extract. They don't know their limits. That's no different than some of the other spiritual energy vampires we deal with. Once you start raising your motherfucking frequency and you start moving in a different light, you already aware, your awareness is to infinity and beyond. Yes, you still gonna be experiencing real life shit, but your awareness is different. So your experiences and your downs or losses are the outcomes, the lessons, and what you learn and take from it is way deeper and more value. So when I process it this way, it's like I had healthy relationships prior to 2013 and 12 and all this other shit, right? But where it started for me at was my ex. That was the first leech that I had, and I learned a lot. And I don't want to say like a full energy vampire, because they didn't suck the life out of me. I wouldn't be here if they sucked the life out of me. Y'all wouldn't be here if they sucked the life. Then we had the next situation, which probably would have been my BM. I learned that leech was up there, but I was able to remove. Yes, it was a long process, and we had to do some things in between, You know what I'm saying? But it didn't suck all the life out of me. I was able to put it on there to extract, to figure out, okay, I need to work in these areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to start healing in these areas. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I used that concept. I rerouted the spell into a leech instead of an energy vampire. Turn them into leeches. You have to recast the spell. This shit is out here everywhere. It is out here everywhere. It's everywhere. They talking about the reason why you attract narcissists, the reason why you attract demons. Bitch, I don't attract them. They are everywhere. They're everywhere. I don't have to go outside to attract the ant. That's what I be saying about some of these word spells. We got to be more intelligent. If they're everywhere, you don't have to attract it. You actually have to avoid it. So it's like, oh shit, ant. You got a whole dance routine when you leave the house to avoid ants. Stop going to all that guru shit. Don't make it seem like it's all your fault, motherfucker. It ain't your fault that your neighbor witchy, the store people witchy, the people at your jobs is witchy, hospitals witchy, the people at the schools, everybody is fucking witchy. It's very small bundles of people that's not in that space. Then the not witchy ones is the fucking robot zombie ones. So you're going to have these leeches around. You're going to have to know how to get that shit off. You're not going to be able to just pull a leech off. You usually got to put a little bit of muscle into it. You got to put a little bit of emphasis into it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's working. It is pulling energy. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be aware. You have to calculate it. You have to time it. You have to do these things. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for that shit. You keep attracting these narcissists. No, these bitches is everywhere. It's everywhere. You have to avoid them or step on them like cockroaches or say, okay, that's not a demon. I'm going to process this one as a leech. Get your ass over here, because you know they weak as fuck anyways. They just do a bunch of witchy shit, but it's behind your back. They don't do it in front of you. So if you got your eye on them, your spirit on them, then they will minimize their shit that they're doing. You know what I mean? I just want to drop something slight up here for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? Just reprocess the energy vampires. Turn them into leeches. Get the shit on and off. You know what I'm saying? Extract. Take out what you need to take out. We all got shit that we working on. You know what I'm saying? Tapping everything down below. Peace and love to the kings and queens.